Hello, welcome Solex Nation. It is the end of the month.
It is. It's the end of September already. That was a fast month.
It was a fast month. It was a fast summer.
It was.
It's over.
We're here, but we're excited. Last few days of the month, and that means the last few days of the buy two get one water sticks.
It's almost
those
done.
have been flying.
Yeah.
People love those.
They do love them.
I love mine. I have it in my water, and I drink from it. I love it. It's great. Good energy, good balance, all of that.
We had a lot of fun suggestions too come in on our YouTube page. So if you want to check those suggestions out, go to our YouTube channel, Solex LLC, look up our call from last week, and the comment section has some great ideas on how to use those water sticks.
Yeah. We should jump right in. We're giving away a bracelet, a beaded bracelet for those comments, right?
Right. Not just one, though.
No.
We're doing 3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. So should we do the drawing now?
Sure.
Let's just jump right in and do the drawing for who's going to win based on those people. They had to go to YouTube. They had to go to the video.
Yes.
They had to,
Tell
of
us
course,
a cool way to use the water stick.
Yeah. Of course, we want them to subscribe and like the video if they didn't do that.
Right.
But yeah, cool way to use I hope there was a drumstick.
I think you already said that one last week.
So they took it?
I don't think they did. I think, you already used that one up.
All right. We'll find other ideas. Okay, so let's do the drawing.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to draw first?
Yeah, I'll draw first.
You can. Okay, so we're going to draw 3. So we're going to read their
name
advice.
last.
You can read their name first.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. Oh, she starts with a compliment. How about that? These are all great ideas I will use. After energizing the water, I also will use that water for my plants. They always die on me, LOL, so I'm happy to give them happy water. I love that. We should call it happy water, right? I will also try energizing the water that goes into my car, to wash the windows, and to use it to spray counters to clean. That will sure give a lovely vibration for a clean house. I ordered one for myself, my husband, and my son to all use in our water jugs, and I'll be drinking more water. Thank you, Solex. Share these for sure.
Who was that?
Great. I love just the feel of that one.
Fun.
So fun. Cindy Frey Liebert, you get a bracelet. So we're going to reach out and ask which one you want, and we'll send it to you. Thank you, Cindy.
Those were great suggestions.
Yep. Okay, your turn.
Okay.
I guess I can look. You're the one that's not supposed to
not
look.
Looking. This is Michelle McCarthy.
She broke the rule.
I did. It's my
You're
rule.
not supposed to
it's
say.
my rule,
Okay, it's your rule.
Holy moly, I am ordering the water sticks and bracelets today. The ideas for the water sticks alone are flooding my brain. Not only in my water, but my dog's water. Your child's water that they take to school. Put it in the tub when you, your partner, or child take a bath. If you bathe your pet like I do, program some warm water, and as a final rinse, pour it over your pet. That's a good idea. Do you wake in the middle of the night and sometimes struggle to go back to sleep? Yes, I do. Program some water with Cephi for sleep. Keep it by your bedside and take a few sips before getting back into bed. If you're a new mom and you make your baby's food, imagine adding some charged water specific to his or her needs to the food. Charged water in their bottle or sippy cup. At the end of a long day, do you ever just soak your feet in Epsom salts with essential oils? What if you charged the water before soaking your feet? The ideas are flooding in so fast here, but I think you get the idea. There are limitless uses. Man, are my water sticks here yet?
I love that. Who was that again?
That was Michelle McCarthy.
Michelle McCarthy. I love that. So much fun.
Yeah, good ideas.
Take them in my hands, and I thought about running with them. Wondering if I could just hold them as I hold them in my hands as I stride down the road.
People would definitely hear you coming.
Yeah,
so to get out of your way.
Well, yeah, early in the morning. Maybe I need that. Okay, last one. Last one. Here we go. All right, I'm not going to break the rule because it's not my rule. I just love you guys. Well, thank you. I won't tell you who this is, but thank you. Your energy, enthusiasm, and the fun you exude on these weekly calls. I hope so.
Oh, well.
I hope we're doing that today. Please.
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah. Now I feel kind of pressure. Okay, let's get some energy going. Okay, which I tend to watch each week during the scheduled time on Wednesday nights. Then again, a couple more times once posted to make sure I can retain it all. I am very excited about the new swag products. I'm going to use in my water bottle with imprints needed, restaurant water glasses when dining out, my homemade natural hand sanitizer spray, plant water bottle, my face cooling wipe container, makeup remover wipe container, jacuzzi bath, foot bath. Oh my goodness, she's stealing everybody's. And more places as they come to mind. Thanks so much for all you do to support our health and wellness naturally. Kimberly Williams, thank you. Thank you so much. We felt your energy in that one. That was awesome.
That was fun.
That
Those
was
are
really
fun to
good.
read. All of them were so fun to read. And there are more ideas, like I said, on our YouTube channel. So go check out what everyone said. Really, really great tips.
Yes,
So,
great tips all
yeah.
over the place. A lot of fun. And you know what? Don't stop there. Just keep them coming. Keep sharing. Get on the
Yeah.
Facebook page. Share there. You know, that all kinds of things we can do. All we have to do is keep thinking along the way. How about we keep giving stuff away?
Okay, what are we giving away?
Well, so we do top enrollers, and we have
We do.
the 20th to the 26th to do now.
We do.
Should we go and see? There's a big
There's
tie.
a big tie for the second place. Was it 6?
6.
Yeah, 6
6
people. Okay, so let's share.
So we'll do that one, and then we only have
One
one
place.
first place. Okay, let's jump into this.
In second place, we have
Bess Taylor,
Debbie Spendlove,
Rebecca Miller,
Amanda Matthews,
Danielle Harrell,
and George Grant. And our top enroller this week is,
Steph Warner.
congrats to you, Steph Warner. Good job. And everyone else, the 6 of you that came into second place, all of you, well done.
Yeah, and a lot of people, by the way, just non-honorable mentions.
Yeah.
We would be here talking for the next 15 minutes, reading names for the honorable mentions. But thank you. You guys are doing an amazing job sharing just the AO scan technology. Incredible.
You are.
Should we jump into the call?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
How do you personally use your scanner each day? Walk us through your day with your scanning and what your routine is.
So I like to start the morning with some colostrum and water. And lately I've been doing the quick scan, the morning quick scan, just to find out with, the voice recording, just to find out what I need to imprint. So I imprint my water, that first thing I'm going to take, and I take that. And then maybe like 30 minutes, an hour later, I do my easy scan. I love to start the day with a full easy scan, send myself the report just to have that on hand for future reference. And then throughout the day, I use Cephis. I use different playlists as needed. If I'm going to a meeting or something, I've got my abundance playlist, just whatever's going on in my body, or I'm trying to keep the machine busy for other people as well, because I want to be supporting people. We have such a powerful tool in our hands that if it's not for a client or me, I want a family member to be getting some frequencies too.
I start mine every morning with the quick scan as well. It's the very first thing I do after I drink a full glass of water. And then once I've done the quick scan, then I take a picture of that screen so that I know what I need to take. Play my music, wear my glasses. Then I also do the easy scan next. I imprint my pellets that it does tell me to do. I take it outside typically and do my glasses and listen to my music. That is my time. I don't get to do it every day, but I do try to make that my practice, something for me, something to help me. Once I do that, then I do run some Cephis for myself for just a little while, and then I also have clients that I do share this with. I will tell you one thing. I've been using this every day since September. That's when I started last year. And I went to another frequency seminar, and the person that had this seminar has the larger unit and has had it for several years. When she ran a scan on me, she says, I've never seen anybody that had such a clean scan before. So this is a very powerful tool, you guys. I use it every day. I have started using the Easy Scan 3 times a day to just kind of see what's going on, kind of see if it helps me even more. It's been phenomenal. My mother, too, I mean, some of you may know her story. She also is using the Easy Scan several times a day, and it is just helping her tremendously. So keep scanning.
Okay, I also love the quick scans. I kind of go through, so on that section, I start with the morning one, and I do the voice one, and then whatever it tells me to imprint into my sugar pellets, those have been like my best friend. Like I've been using those for a few weeks now, and I notice a huge difference when I use those. So I start there, and then I go right down through that list. So then I'll do I energetic clear myself right there, then I shield myself right there, and that's good to do between scans and sessions and things like that too, like depending on your day and who you're interacting with and things like that. And then the 3-minute boost, I love those so much. I do almost all of them actually back to back. So as I'm doing my makeup, I just put them on, right? Just doing them all in a row right there. So I love to do those. And then the Steffi frequencies, I am either between scans and sessions, I'm broadcasting our house, and then kids at school, especially if they text me like something like someone has a stomach ache or something, I'll just instantly, and they know to let mom know. So I broadcast things to them and my husband, and then our baby and me, all of us, so yeah.
Okay, next question. How do you use AO with clients?
Well, I love that this crossed over easily. I was doing energy healing, so I just started gently introducing it to my clients. I'm like, well, let's do a demo scan, and then we can look at implementing some Cepheid frequencies while I'm already working with you. So if you already have clients, you can incorporate that. So you've got these Cepheids running uniquely to their needs in each interaction with your client. But then I have different ways to charge for that. Of course, we have like the Easy Scan. I've got one price for that. Then I have another one for 5 days of frequencies for, 10, whatever they choose for their playlist. And then I run that 5 days for 20 minutes each. And then, of course, the voice. I actually haven't put this into my office yet, but I think we should be offering like monthly, let's say weekly voice, inner voice, maybe for children, anybody who's struggling with overactivity, underactivity, mental, emotional imbalances, to be using that inner voice all the time. That's my next step with my clients.
I do a lot what Juliana does with my clients. I try to incorporate the scan. When they want an iridology reading, I also offer them that option too, to kind of help show them both modalities and what they can figure out with their body. And I also help coach them along doing Cepheids. And one of the things that I've just recently started is the monthly inner voice. And it has been amazing. I have about 8 people that did sign up for that through me. I charge $50 a month to do an inner voice on each person every day. It's their responsibility to send me their voice. They send it through Facebook Messenger or call my phone and send it as a text. I've got about 4 of them that continue to do this on a regular basis. I go ahead and scan it to them, send it to them, and we're doing that at a monthly process so that they can see how this will change, because I'm telling you, that inner voice has been a huge impact on me mentally. I have got the most positive thing about me now where I used to didn't. I used to have a very dark cloud. So it is extremely powerful, you guys. So just use that every day. If that's the only thing you do, use the inner voice every day.
Yeah, that's great. I also we just started with my husband and I's practice. We do that monthly, part of like one of the different sessions you can sign up for. One of them is for the monthly one. And again, we're hearing some great results from them. I'm also Moshko Body Code certified like Julie, and so it's really cool because I'll scan them, optimize them, and then after they'll sign up to do a couple of rescans, and then after like probably after the third one, if it's still red in those areas, I go to, and you can do whatever modality you use, but we do the motion code, body code, and find out like what's kind of blocking it. Why aren't these, what's causing this to stay red, and remove that. And then without optimizing, I only rescan, and guess what? It's green, so it's working.
Everyone, regardless of if you have a health practice, it should have an offering to a follow-up scan. You've done a demo. Make sure that in your follow-up email, there's a link where they can do a future demo or a future scan with you, or 5 days of frequencies. Have some offering, because there's multifacets to our business and how we can make money and serve more people, and that's really key, to make sure that they know, come back to me for another scan. Yes, there's a exchange of finances, but I want you to experience this more, and that is also a great test before they're going to purchase one themselves.
The follow-up process is so important. And actually, if we could stay on this for a second, I love this. How do you find and market to clients? How do you find these clients? How do you tell them what you do and have them try it?
With me, I've really done it all through social media. I've pretty much saturated, I guess, my friends list, but that's where I've built my business. I now am going to start getting out into the community in where I live and try to market it that way, because we have such a powerful tool, and I think everybody needs to have access to it. So that is one of the ways that I've done it, is just through social media. I make curiosity posts that people will chime in and say, well, what is this thing? Would you like a complimentary scan? I will usually send that to them, and then I get on a phone call with them and explain everything to them. Some of my calls are an hour, some of them are 3 hours. But it's whatever it takes to get them to understand what this is about. And if you understand frequencies and you can explain it, it's wonderful. People will really tune into that, and they'll want it too. Some people, it just doesn't resonate with them, and it's not their time, and that's okay too. Wait, they'll come back to you. They'll come back to you. I've had several people come back to me and say, okay, what is this thing? I see you're just moving and grooving. Well, I want in on it. So it's a great thing.
Yeah, I do the same thing with social media. I make a lot of video, I pique interest with different videos, and you can do it lots of different ways. A lot of times, like whenever I'm doing the scans, I'm recording myself, the results, or my kids too. Like, get kids or grandkids involved. It's fun to see. People love seeing like all ages that it's safe for. So I have my kids on there too, showing that they love, like my middle one loves listening to this inner voice. Like every day, he's like, can I do it today? Like, he's so excited to do it. So that's been really fun. You can also do peak interest with like just your like adding supplements or essential oils. It's piquing their interest, and you don't know who's getting interested by it. It could be someone who does essential oils, and they're like, whoa, this is so cool. So I get a lot of feedback that way. And YouTube is huge too. If you're familiar with YouTube, you can get yourself out there, and we're getting a lot of feedback from people there too.
Love that. Does anyone have anything else they want to add to this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll add a little more. Show and tell. Bring your scanner with you everywhere, and someone's like, oh, I've got a headache. Can I see is it all right if we imprint my rings? Do it right there. Say, hey, I've got a frequency for headaches. Let's just see. I keep this let's just see approach. I'd love to, support you even in the moment. Just make sure you've got your scanner with you all the time. And in general, social media as well. Imagine just sharing like you would with a good friend. Just show and tell, show and tell. You have an exciting moment with the device, hit live, go live. I know, we do want to see your face, like you're gorgeous. We do want to see you. And we want to hear what you're excited about. Everyone who knows you wants to hear your excitement about anything, really. But share about this, share about what's, how it's affecting your life. And follow up. Every time you do a demo, send that follow-up email and make sure that you've got your link so that if they're ready to go right away, they need to be able to hit that link, sign up straight away. I follow up also with videos as well because I want them to see some reports. Here's how to look at your reports, give more information, and yeah, just make sure they know exactly how to contact. And then you follow it up after the scan. Call them a couple days later, send them a text. How are you doing? How is this that you mentioned? Would you like to have another scan? That kind of thing.
Hello, everyone. You know, we've talked a lot about hydration over the summer, and I want to bring forward one thought for you today. It has to do with how the benefits of water conduct electricity and how that works with the scanner. As the scanner sends signals into your body and frequencies are balanced and that synaptic change takes place, it takes place through a medium that can conduct electricity. And water is one of the best mediums within the body to be able to do that. And so thus, we've been talking about making sure you're well hydrated before you're doing a scan, during a scan, throughout the day, that sort of thing. One of the things I want to caution everybody with regarding that is that consuming too much water can actually harm the body. It may be great for scanning, but what that could also do is deplete the mineral content within the body. So we want to make sure that, for every 8 glasses of water or so, make sure you're adding a couple pinches of natural salt. I use Himalayan salt, but whatever natural salt that hasn't been processed so that the mineral content can get back into the body. That mineral content also is beneficial in that process of conducting electricity and making sure those signals are sent throughout the body. We've talked about Dr. Batman Gallage in The Body's Many Cries for Water. I want to talk a little bit about a follow-up book on his work, done by 2 other authors, Dr. Cohen and then Gina Brya. They wrote a book called Quench. In that book, as they lean on The Body's Many Cries for Water, they talk about maybe one other aspect that we need to consider when we're raising our level of hydration. And they argue that 45% of our hydration should come from fruits and vegetables or from what we eat. That's important. And the reason why that's important is because of work done by another doctor, Dr. Pollack, who argues the 4th stage of water. 4th stage of water, Kai, what are you talking about? Well, we know about water as gas and liquid and solid, of course. The 4th stage that Dr. Pollack has researched and shown is a gel stage of water that sits lining the fascia that wraps your muscles and your organs. Now, that's often what we think about fascia, is it just wraps the organs and the muscles of the body, that hold things together. But what he actually has found is that fascia, where this gel-like water is created, becomes a superhighway, superconductor of electricity, sending signals, flash like lightning fast throughout the body. That is really important when we're trying to get the information to and from various parts of the body. When you think about the scanner and you think about optimizing frequencies and the efforts that we make to understand and learn about the body, as well as teach and coach in that process, that information needs to get passed. And that fascia area with the gel-like substance is a superhighway of information. So consuming through fruits and vegetables is something of interest that we wanted to encourage you to do, as well as making sure you maintain the mineral levels if you drink quite a bit of water. So with that, let me share with you from their book a few of the top vegetables and fruits that have high concentrations of water. As you can see on the list, like cucumbers, romaine lettuce, celery, radishes, and zucchini, just to name the top 5 on the vegetable line. On the other side, with the top fruits, you have star fruit, watermelon, strawberries, grapefruit, and cantaloupe as all being very high in their water content. You can see from these lists, top to bottom, you're talking about low to high 90%, and then even on the low part of the list, the low to mid 80% as far as how much water are in these vegetables and fruits. So with that, we want to make sure that you're consuming in the right way as well, not just to be healthy and to be well and to feel good, but also the hand holding that this does with the scanner itself. Now we've had a lot of excitement around our water sticks with the negative ion Cybin beads inside them. We love that because we think that a lot of people are going to be drinking a lot more water. And I think that that's good for you. So we wanted to throw this reminder out to you. Make sure for every 9 glasses or so, you're adding some natural salt back in just to get that mineral level back up. And then start to work in some of these super powerful vegetables and fruits into your diet so you're getting that gel-like substance created quicker. And I don't think I mentioned that. One of the things Dr. Pollack also learned was that the conversion into that gel state of water happens quickest when that water is coming through the means of food. When you're consuming the water through food, that gel-like substance creates much quicker, and thus you get all the benefits from that. So there's a few thoughts for the day in order to better use the scanner for those that you're working with, as well as general health. Keep the water intake, get those water sticks inside of those bottles, and get the energy and the balancing and the strengthening from that as well. Hope this helps.
Okay, so obviously
Loran is not
it's not
here.
Loran. I'm not Loran.
You're not Loran.
I'm not Loran. She's
a lot prettier than Loran.
He's out of the country. So
yes,
we hope
he's like halfway across the world. He's having a great time. He's probably on the call with us all right now, watching this. And so, Loran, I wish we could just make fun of him right now.
Hi, Loran. We can make fun of him. We do that anyway, though.
If
when
we
he's
could
here,
find
so
a great
it's nothing
blooper,
new.
we should just throw that out there. But
we could put his wombo back on.
yeah, I know. We should that wombo. I do love the wombo.
Okay, so
Great week though.
Great week, and we're gonna give something away because that's what we do.
Okay.
I'm not used to this space.
Okay.
So you take it over.
All right. So what we're gonna do is again on this YouTube video, you know what that launch the inner voice update as well as the body systems update. That was quite a bit of effort, and there's a lot of information going on in the background with both of those. It's improving. We realize that it's always in the process of improving, but we want to know what you love about it, what you've observed, what you think is fantastic. If you'll comment in this call on YouTube, again, of course, we always ask
subscribe
and like. Okay, good.
We feel like those YouTubers that are like, hey, you like this? Subscribe and like.
And
we're
share.
We don't want to do that. All right.
But no, we did do it. We just did
we just did that.
Okay, well.
What are we giving away?
We're going to give away, we love the water stick. We still give away the water stick. And so we're going to do a drawing next week.
Yes.
For one of those comments.
What are they commenting? What they love about the new
body
scan?
What they love about the new body systems or the new inner voice.
Or the new inner voice.
Yeah,
okay, and we'll choose 3 of you to win.
3?
Yeah, we're doing
She's
3.
going all Loran on me.
I am.
Okay.
So 3 of you to win a water stick next week.
See you guys. Have a great week.